Hello everyone, and welcome to Entropy-Defiant Gaming. Once again, I'm going to be playing Half-Life 2. It's been almost a month, actually, since I played Half-Life 2. Time flies sometimes. Been busy trying to figure out the direction of this channel and videos, coming videos for the future. Anyway, so let us play Half-Life 2. Now, where did I leave off? I believe it was right at the beginning of Sandtraps. Just saw Laszlo get killed, if I remember correctly. Okay, Sandtraps, here we go. Let's load it up. Kind of loud. So this is... Uh-oh. 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 No, no, this is... Oh, shoot. Get back on it. Okay, so as you can see, if you step on the sand, the antlions really come after you. It's not a good idea to step on that sand. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Fortunately, I do have a few things I can use to my advantage. Yeah, let's go over here, actually. So Laszlo just died over there. I think I've gone back. Actually, what happens if I go back? What? Why didn't it? Okay. Alright, whatever. No. Sheesh. How far back is it? Should I bother going back? Yeah, I want to see. Because I think there's another cutscene or something if I head back. Can't remember. Go see Laszlo. Laszlo and the guy who's escorting him or whatever. Wait. Did I not get that? There's one right there. I'm kind of glad I came back if I miss one. He's not saying anything. I guess he's mourning his friend. Okay, so I'm gonna...
Finest mind of his generation. Here is another small interstitial scene that ended up working well. The only requirement for this moment was to teach the player to stay off the sand. With prior scenes, we were still focused on simply making them functional. But by the time we got to this one, we were becoming more comfortable and started enjoying the process of putting extra thought into these moments. In doing so, we pushed the characters beyond being mere signposts, creating something more interesting and entertaining. After release, Laszlo went on to develop a larger-than-life following, reminding us how hard it is to predict what players will hold on to.
Laszlo developed a following. I never heard that before. I heard that, Vortigaunt from, episode 2, there was I think a chef Vortigaunt in episode 2, well, Half-Life 2 episode 2, that gained like a fan following. I think I heard them say that somewhere. Never heard anything about Laszlo gaining following. Oh well. So yeah, I don't want to step on that sand. You've now seen what happens if I do. It's not too pretty. Okay, so I didn't even do the introduction, did I? I got yeah, let's turn this down a little. I got interrupted when I started this video by those antlions. So yes, this is the. Okay, they didn't quite get angry. Why they're not getting angry from these, I don't know. But so it's the 20th anniversary edition of Half-Life 2. They just updated some things for it. Oh no no no! Maybe I should use this instead. Wait, no, no, what have I done? This is what I meant. Yeah, okay. No, what? Huh. Now that's really interesting. I thought it was different. Okay, whatever. Why is it not? Okay, the gravity gun. Okay, there we go. It's doing something weird. Okay. So... should we try exploring anymore, or... I don't know. I'm not sure how much I want to explore with all the antlions around. It just takes so long. Unless I would just want to run for it. I could do that. Let's just make a break for it. Oh, oh. It's probably just not worth it. Oh, no. No, not again. Ah, whatever.
Floor is lava. Building gameplay around broadly understood concepts like the floor is lava made training it easy. We liked how our physics system allowed for a high degree of creative freedom in how players chose to tackle it. Some built walkways out of many objects, while others focused on using just their two favorite sheets of metal. Some carefully follow the path up in the rocks, concerned about falling, while others move directly towards the exit, perched on objects just above the sand. Playstyles varied. Some players consider it a failure if they summon antlions, reloading immediately, while others enjoy scrambling back up on the rocks to recover. We also liked that it functioned as a navigation puzzle, but could be turned into an arena if players preferred. Some just jump onto the sand and fought their way to the end.
Seems to be eating all these people. Alright, let's do see. Okay, anyway, that's it. This one I like. Come with me. I think there might be something interesting up there, but not sure what. think that's a antlion something. Like it looks like a termite tower, termite hill, or whatever. Okay, so I'll just leave it out there. Oh, is I supposed to go up here? Yes. No, no, no! What am I gonna do? I need to... Not sure if I can make it up. I must be able to make it up there. I'm not sure of it. No. Jeez. Great. No, 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 that's not what I meant. Still not right. Finally. Okay, now let's take a look around. I know there's stuff here. Can't remember everything going on, but as you can see, there's a lot of items out here. Bicycle. This boat. Okay. Probably. It doesn't seem like... Doesn't seem like there's much in the way of rewards when you go exploring. Some, but... I mean, it'd be cool to find a new weapon or something. Or a machine that, like, I don't know, you could take with you or something. But, nah, they don't have anything like that in this game. Another health kit? Could be useful. Anti-gravity. Try to get it here. Oh, look at that. The boat has trapped it or something. Come here. I don't think it's gonna come out. It's like it's glitched, I believe. Actually though, I might be able to. Come here. No. Oh well, it's hardly worth it even. Oh shoot. Come after me, come on. Awesome. More stuff. Nice. Actually, I can use more of those, but... must be just out of range. Let me guess, the only way to get him is... actually go over there myself, probably. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. No, no. No. That's close, almost. No! There. Well... yeah, I don't think there's a way I can do it other than... it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. They did that on purpose. They're just out of range. I mean, why would they do that? It's not like... oh, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it. Okay. They would only get my suit up to what? 85%? That's not that much. Okay. I think I need to get in there. I think I can go over there to do it though. Oops. It's over here. Alright, what's this? Another way up. Are there any... I haven't seen any commentary notes. There's one.
Sandtrap Hunter. The explosive barrels are provided for players to use against antlions while standing safely within the thumper's protection. But we're also using this as a hint for the upcoming antlion guard encounter, where players often use similar tactics to win the fight. Optional player actions, like launching explosives with a gravity gun, can be forgotten if they aren't used regularly. With the wide range of offensive options we give players, there's no guarantee they've used this ability recently. So here, we're subtly suggesting they bring it back into their toolkit before they face the guard.
Nope. Explosive barrel time. You know, I'm wondering, I'm thinking to myself, the first time I played this, I think my brother and I bought a copy. I'm trying to remember how we played it the first time around. See, look at that. We just got enough batteries to get my suit to 99%. 99%, and I didn't have to go after the ones that were way over there. Oh well. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna take that route. Get out there. What's over here? It's kind of a desolate area, beachside area. I guess probably the ocean has been up here at some point. That's why there's all the sand, but the last time that was, who knows? You know, I didn't try to do anything to that. Some things you can only push with the gravity gun. Other things you can push and pull. This you can't pull. Only push, and I think it's the same with that. Okay. Is that it? Seems like I'm missing something. I believe there is a way to get up there. I believe I've done it before. There. Aha. No, no, no. Okay. I think I was supposed to... Maybe I'm supposed to blow this up. There's a grenade. Maybe we'll try it. Don't roll into the no clip. Okay. Let's get this right. No, 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 no. Good enough. No, no. I thought it might blow open the door. No such luck. So, I'm still down a grenade. Oh, shoot. What have I done? Okay, let's run for it. Bring it. Bring it on. What? No, no, no. Okay, no, 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 not that. That's what messed me up last time. Okay. You notice how in most of these games you all you gotta do is push a button. All you have to do is push one button and that's it. You know, you don't have to get fuel for it probably, you don't have to do any repairs on it, nothing like that. It's just all taken care of. It's wonderful. Not like real life. I think I'll go for it. No, wait. It's over here. Oh, look at that. Can I get those? Oh. You know, there's probably a few goodies in these. Most of these I probably don't even need. That's the... There. Don't need those. Let's see. There's... Seven shotgun shells. I'll grab that too. Oh, and a grenade. Nice. And I think that's it. These could be useful, but oh, what? Why? No, why is it doing this? But there's some more. Alright, let's just go for it. Yep, it keeps them away. Ah. I think I've had one of them one time manage to get all the way up and hit me, injure me while the thumper was going. Well, just one time. Well, anyway. Oh wait, have I been in there? Yeah, that's the room with the Okay. No. Die. Okay. Oh, it's coming after me. Let's see what else we got. Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh, another one. Well, I guess I'll...
Vortigaunt extraction. This arena presented some tricky design problems for a couple reasons. First, the guard is a melee-only enemy, so we couldn't allow the player to reach areas where the guard couldn't follow. We did experiment with a few ranged attacks, but didn't like the results. Its goose-spitting attack, for instance, ended up looking ridiculous. The only non-melee attack that survived was its ability to bash physics objects at the player, but this required objects to be in range, which isn't always guaranteed. The second challenge was ensuring that no matter where the guard dies, the Vortigaunt can reach its corpse. This was essential as the game can't proceed if the Vortigaunt is unable to extract the bug bait.
Bug bait. No, go on. How many of these should I get? It'll just help to have a few of these for the the upcoming creature. The upcoming creature. For those of you who haven't played Half-Life 2. Yes, Antlion Guard. What is an Antlion Guardian or Guard? Well, you'll know in a minute. I think that's it out here. Once I go, I don't think I can come back. Come on. One more of these, I guess. Always helps have a few explosives lying around for something like this. There it is. I don't remember it having friendly antlions with it. Shh. That was pretty fast, I have to say. I guess I better go over here. No, he can give me that. That was fast. I think I threw, what, 3 barrels? Or was it 4?
The free man must follow.
Okay. In some ways, it's true. It's probably not as fun when you've done it 10 times already. But there are some things in this game that are fun, even if you've done it 10 times. We are coming up on my favorite part of the game. I will probably finish tonight.
The freeman will do wise to heed our extraction of the Myrmidon's aromatic theropods. The process is not entirely hygienic, therefore stand aside. The freeman will have need of these theropods on the paths ahead. Gather them now.
I had the game bug out here once. Can't remember. I killed it. The Vortigaunt came out, and then it wouldn't open the door. I had to reload. Oh well.
In rare cases, players could find themselves unable to kill the antlion guard in this arena. This would happen if they ran out of ammo, or had misused all of the available physics objects, leaving nothing to launch with the gravity gun. To address this, we added a citizen on the mounted turret above the gate as a failsafe, allowing the stuck player to rely on a citizen to kill the guard.
Now I know there's something called bunny hopping. I think it was in the original Half-Life. I'm not sure about Half-Life 2. I never did it, but I think it makes you go a lot faster.
I swear by the theropods myself.
Yeah? Oh wait, that's something. There it is. That's the alternate fire. Yeah. Well, the original Half-Life had, what were those things called? The, snarks.
Well, Dr. Freeman, you're a regular antlion now. The antlions won't bother you now, Doc.
So, yeah, that was Sandtraps. It's actually pretty short. Oh well. Okay. That's the one I'm supposed to follow.
The Freeman must excuse us. It is rude of us to commune by flux shifting in front of those whose vital inputs are impaired. Yes, we will vocalize in your auditory language as a matter of courtesy. Unless we wish to say unflattering things about you. Just so. Long. Do it.
Unflattering things. Can I shoot this?
Do it.
I could shoot these and have them explode or something. Oh well. Got a little camp here. See? This one looks like it's still explosive. Oh well.
Get going, Dr. Freeman. Nova Prospect is just ahead. One man alone wouldn't stand much chance going in there. But a man with a pack of antlions, well, that's a different story.
Yes, Nova Prospect. Nova Prospect is my favorite part of this game. And there's a couple reasons.
The Freeman honors us by his presence. Follow Freeman.
Did I miss any of those? Let me make sure. I don't think I did. Yeah, keep on insulting us humans. I don't know if they're actually insulting humans or Freeman. Probably both. Probably both.
Bug bait training. This clumsy bug bait training is where we landed, having run out of time, but needing players to understand the tool for Nova Prospect's design to work. Generally, we aim to add enough flavor and context to training so it doesn't feel like training. It feels like a natural part of discovering something new. Here, though, we didn't quite manage that. As obvious as it may seem, bug bait wasn't something players intuitively grasped. We're well into the game now, so players have plenty of experience dealing with enemies. Before we added any training, the first playtesters who collected bug bait entered the next level and instinctively shot the first antlion they saw, because that had been working up until then. Half-Life tends to encourage a shoot first, ask questions later approach. Similarly, when players reached Nova Prospect, they didn't think to throw bug bait at the Combine soldiers and instead relied on their usual weapons. So, we needed this training not only to show how bug bait works, but also to demonstrate that antlions would be close to the player without attacking.
And I can't remember for sure if I'm right about this, but I believe the bug bait is the last weapon in the game. I don't think there's any new weapons after this, other than at the very end you get sort of a new weapon. Okay, so that's...
The Freeman will now be instructed in the use of theropods. Attend now and learn to shepherd antlions with the so-called bug bait. The Freeman will now break out his theropod and toss one into yonder pit. The Freeman has done well. The Freeman can also coax his antlions to attack specific targets. Observe the training method and mark it well with another theropod. The Freeman again excels in all tasks.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so...
Now, attend well. Apply pressure to your theropod to signal the antlions in your command to follow you.
They're already
The
close to
Freeman
me.
shows his excellence in all things. And now this one must bid the Freeman farewell. Nova Prospect lies just beyond. Remember well what you have learned here. The Eli Vance has greatest confidence in you.
Okay, here we go. Antlion time. Okay, should I guess it'll probably save, but... Come on. Four antlions. Where are you guys going? Okay. Not yet. One more thing I'm gonna do. Okay, guys.
Thumper Final Stage. We liked the final stage of Thumpers, where their purpose is inverted. Now, instead of serving as a tool for safety, they act as a blocker for the player's antlion army. However, we probably should have incorporated more thorough Thumper training before this point. While it was acceptable for players to only partially understand Thumpers in the earlier coast levels, the stakes are higher now because players are also trying out bug bait for the first time. Players who don't realize that this first Thumper prevents their antlions from moving forward may misunderstand how bug bait works. If they throw bug bait at soldiers in the first bunker and no antlions arrive, they might conclude that bug bait is unreliable, or doesn't work as expected, and switch back to using their weapons instead.
Priority warning. Outland stabilization force 6 Nova Prospect. Perimeter restricted disengaged. Priority warning. Perimeter restricted disengaged. Priority warning. Perimeter restrictors disengaged. All stabilization delegates move to incursion hardpoint immediately.
try continuing that way, but I don't think I can make it that way. Wait, did I miss a... Oh, I did, didn't I? I missed the, things. Oh, shoot. It's way over there? I think I did, didn't I? Ah. Or am I wrong? Did I not miss one?
Assault on Nova Prospect. With an infinitely respawning antlion army on a coastline assaulting a fortified Combine base, it was hard not to try a Normandy-inspired level. Our initial prototype featured trenches leading up to Nova Prospect, with lethal machine guns forcing the player and their antlions to stay within the trenches to survive. It was thrilling to have machine gun fire and leaping antlions constantly passing above the trenches. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it work within our performance budget, and ultimately had to set it aside in favor of a completely different layout. However, the mounted guns remained, as their lethality proved useful in encouraging players to rely on their antlions.
Cleared out already? Is that really everything? Over here. Okay, go on, go on. Hear that? How they the sounds these antlions make? They're very subdued. It's like almost a tranquilized antlions, I guess. Oh, look. Alright, well. No, not that. What's over here?
Alert. Contact 0 with Land C intercept team. Possible antlion 1 reinfection. All Nova Prospect stabilization delegates move to hard point.
Oh, hello. Almost a cooing sound. A cooing, almost. Like, or purring or something. I don't really like looking at them, though. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Nova Prospect Stabilization Force Directive 2. Engage reserve. Contain exogen incursion.
There we go. Well, I can keep doing that for a while, but... Where are the others? Seem to be missing. There's only one left. Where'd the other three go? Okay. Oh, there they are. Uh-oh. It's probably not good. Get that before it burns. Yeah, well, you... Okay. Yeah, this is the last I will see of the coast, so yeah, Oh, okay, let's go. Last I'm gonna see of the coast. Out of the way! Don't see anybody. Don't get me killed. Okay.
Nova Prospect Yard. The combat throughout the Nova Prospect Yard was largely inspired by our early observations of antlions fighting Combine soldiers. The antlions' high mobility and melee attacks paired well with the soldiers' range lethality and vulnerability up close. Antlions look great under fire, with particle effects flying everywhere, and when they finally reach a soldier, the resulting ragdoll effect is incredibly satisfying.
Oh, almost out.
Overwatch acknowledges critical activity. Airwatch, all connections for inbound and inbound. Forward.
Missed something here. I guess not. Sheesh. One down. Ay. That was definitely something. Oh. One of the best parts of the game, I have to say. Okay. So now that the shooting has stopped, let's go take a look around. There's a lot of yelling. Dying soldiers. Go, go, go. Go on. Go, go. Okay. See, I can throw some things, but I can't pull them. Can't pull it. Can't push, but can't pull. It's over here. So, I think I got the one over there. Okay, time to head in.
Magic wall. Like many of our combat arenas, we needed a gate of some kind to prevent players from moving on before they finished this fight. Unfortunately, we were out of time and had to move on to the train station, so we ended up with this bit of magical bullshit. A wall that just explodes after the second gunship is defeated, revealing the way forward. We reassured ourselves that most players wouldn't notice, as they'd be busy fighting the gunships, and our playtesting had shown that generally they all finished the fight before they reached this point. With enough explosions throughout the arena, the destroyed, burning wall felt pretty natural, so we threw in a couple of simple gas puzzles on the other side to justify it. But no, we're not exactly proud of it.
A5, A7, B2.
I never noticed the difference. Some of these games you have to really look there. Nova Prospect. Kinda ominous.
The player has just completed 2 combat-heavy levels, so we wanted to slow things down once they got inside. These early levels were designed as a pacing change, allowing players to explore the layout of Nova Prospect's interiors. Along the way, we began to introduce the turret gameplay, first as an enemy to the player, and later as a tool they could use. Much of this level was built by reusing prototypes and art spaces created earlier in the project when we were focused on shaping the look of Nova Prospect.
Oh, it's killing. They're killing the antlions.
Turrets. Turrets were a useful design tool when the player had bug bait, as they could completely prevent antlions from approaching them head-on. This allowed us to create setups where the player couldn't just throw bug bait to proceed. They needed to circle around and clear the turrets so their antlions could follow. It didn't hurt that watching antlions get mowed down by turret fire was a great visual too.
Nova Prospect process. Like Ravenholm, Nova Prospect was initially designed with significantly different gameplay than what ultimately shipped. The first version focused on player versus combine soldier combat, with no involvement of antlions. Unlike other areas of the game where gameplay and art evolved together, Nova Prospect received a large art push early on. This produced a set of reusable, polished sections of level geometry with art already applied. Assembling Nova Prospect from these pieces worked well, as the prison's layout was naturally repetitive. And then later, when we returned with antlions and bug bait, we had to repurpose the geometry to fit the new gameplay.
Well, look there. It's the G-Man. Just walks around like he owns the place. Another antlion guardian. Sounds like fun. Probably not. Okay, well. G-Man. Except for this area. More turrets. Okay. Is there anything? Seems like there's more, but maybe not. Uh-oh. Any more? Is there in the skylight?
Incursion warning. Airwatch reports probable anti-citizen Freeman reacquired Nova Prospect. Ground unit, Deprioritize exigent containment. Hold for override code.
Alright, am I back where I started? No. Did I? Was I supposed to come here yet? I've waited. Got one. Yeah, let's see if I can get in. What? Oh, it's alive on the ground. Where? Okay, got it.
Turrets. Turrets were a useful design tool when the player had bug bait, as they could completely prevent antlions from approaching them head-on. This allowed us to create setups where the player couldn't just throw bug bait to proceed. They needed to circle around and clear the turrets so their antlions could follow. It didn't hurt that watching antlions get mowed down by turret fire was a great visual too.
Already listened to that one, but oh well. Okay, so let's see. What do I want to do next? That's true, I could also use the other gun. Can I explore all this? Maybe that's where they come from. So the antlions are cleaning the place up, apparently. And I believe this is where the G-Man walks by. That's nice, at least. Well, it worked. It's the important thing. Oh, this is, so this area, I don't know if anybody's played Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, but, this is one of the maps for it, right around here. Yeah. Except they changed a few things. Added stairs and stuff. Okay. Uh-oh. Go, go, go. Oh wait, wrong one. Gotcha.
Attention Nova Prospect internal containment team. Defend all political conscript in Block A7. Prohibit external contact.
Okay, killed another antlion. It's 2 dead antlions so far. How many will there be? I think just 1 more. Okay, is there anything else here? Anything else? Okay.
Allied antlions. Having an endlessly respawning antlion army attacking turrets and soldiers meant we had to spend time figuring out the player's role in Nova Prospect's combat. The player had already faced plenty of Combine soldiers, so we decided to make combat here feel more like a puzzle and a spectacle instead of a combat challenge. With that in mind, we created setups that remained in a steady state until the player intervened. By directly killing enemies, the player could tip the balance in favor of the antlions, but we wanted to make bug bait usage especially rewarding. In many scenarios, when the player threw bug bait onto enemies, we activated additional antlion spawners, unleashing a rapid rush of new antlions into the fight. The resulting carnage was the reward that made bug bait satisfying to use.
Ragdoll Vortigaunt. There's a lot of pain to see in this dead Vortigaunt, pain of our level designers. At the time, our development tools didn't allow us to directly pose a ragdoll, which is to say, when an NPC dies and it systemically ragdolls to the ground, we didn't have any control over what pose it ended up in. If we'd had some animator time, they could have given us a single frame animation in roughly the pose we wanted, but we were late and our small animation team was already overloaded. So a level designer positioned the Vortigaunt above the chair, pulled it to die as the level loaded, and waited to see what pose the ragdoll settled into. Then the designer moved the Vortigaunt slightly and tried again. We can't remember exactly how many attempts it took, but it was way, way more than you'd think.
Oh, wow. That's all Gordon has to do in this game is our electronics. He just flips one switch and that's it. Taken care of. No, get out of my way. Go on.
laser mines. We really enjoyed bringing these laser trip mines into Nova Prospect. They were a weapon from Half-Life 1 we hadn't managed to include in Half-Life 2, but at least they found a place as a puzzle element. We liked how they served as a kind of personal morality test when the player had an antlion army. Some players immediately threw bug bait past the trip mines, sending antlion bodies at the problem, while others had their little buddies back until they'd safely removed the trip mines with other tools. We didn't judge.
Another antlion guardian over there. Seems to be killing soldiers. They're really shooting that thing. But they are pretty tough to kill. Okay, so let's... Okay, I better go deal with that. I think... Alright, let's take care of this. There are a lot of them around. I guess I better... Out of the way, come. So, I think it's this way. I guess I broke it. Come on.
Contact lost in Block B2. Deploy. Reinforce. In Central Block 4.
Just dozens of them. Dozens of them heading deeper into Nova Prospect. There we go. Okay. That's next. Okay.
Contact lost in Block B2. Reinforce. In Central Block B4.
Sector 17 Overwatch. Concerning recent successes.
Oh good, I have more of these.
Pass along the message I have received from our manufacturers. The capture of Eli Vance is an event of major significance, make no mistake. And while it's true that conceivably we could have taken him at almost any time in the last several years, the manner of his capture may prove to have the act of giving shelter.
Let's listen to this.
D2 Prison 04. Throughout development, our artists created small vertical slices of environments, which we called art zoos. These zoos laid out how to use textures and props to create gameplay spaces that achieved our visual goals. However, when building the prison's gameplay track, the repetitive layout allowed us to use the art more directly. This map was initially built as the primary art zoo for Nova Prospect, but after being used to test various gameplay prototypes, including those that eventually led to bug bait, it became part of the actual level architecture.
Hush. Oops. There. My health is really low all of a sudden. Better check to see if there's any other... You know what I can do? Okay.
The burden of proof is on you, as is the consequence of failure. just leave it at that.
Go on, go.
I have been asked to say 17 Overwatch. Concerning recent successes, in containing members of the Resistance. Let me say up front that I regret.
Too close to death there. All it took was one accidental grenade. Okay, well.
Mission failure will result in off-world assignment. Code reminder. Sacrifice. Coagulate. Clamp.
This might cause other resistance.
See if there's something to pick up. No, yeah, okay.
In the spirit of spreading general chaos and terror. One disappointment I must echo from our benefactors. Obviously, I am not on the ground to closely command the but this does not mean I will share responsibility. I have been severely questioned about these shortcomings, and now I must put the question to you. How could one force his fingers? How is it possible? This is not some agent provocateur or highly trained assassin you're discussing. Gordon Freeman is a theoretical physicist who had hardly earned the distinction of his PhD at the time of the Black List. I have good reason to believe that in the intervening years, he was in a state that precluded further development of covert skills. The man who has consistently failed to slow, let alone capture, is by all standards simply that, an ordinary man. How can you have failed to apprehend him? I will leave the upgrading for another time to the extent it proves necessary. Now is the moment to redeem ourselves. If the transhuman forces are to prove themselves an indispensable augmentation to the Combine Overwatch, they will have to earn the privilege. I'm sure I don't have to remind you that the alternative, if you can call it that, is total extinction. In union with all the other unworthy branches of the species. Let's not allow it to come to that. I have done my best to convince our benefactors that you are the finest the species has to offer. So far, they have accepted my argument, but without concrete evidence to back it up. My words sound increasingly hollow even to me. The burden of proof is on you, as is the consequence of failure. I'll just leave it at that.
No! Those darn antlions right in my way. No!
I have been asked to say a few words to the transhuman concerning recent successes in containing members of the Resistance science team. I regret a small measure of disappointment. I wouldn't be doing my duty as your administrator if I didn't pass along the message I have received from our benefactors. The capture of Eli Vance is an event of major significance. It's true that conceivably we could have any time in the last several years. It cannot have gone unnoticed by all Resistance members that Dr. Vance's capture coincided with the act of giving shelter to Gordon Freeman. This might cause other Resistance members to think twice before harboring Dr. Freeman. It might cause them to question his intentions, even prompt some to turn him out or turn him over to our cause. However, we cannot count on such developments. Dr. Freeman's reputation is such that other desperate renegades are likely to grant him a great deal of license in the spirit of spreading
Okay,
general
let's listen
chaos
to
and terror.
Brain for a minute.
This brings me to the one note of disappointment I must echo from our benefactors. Obviously, I am not on the ground to closely command or second-guess the dedicated forces of the Overwatch. But this does not mean I can shirk responsibility for recent lapses and even outright failures on their part. I have been severely questioned about these shortcomings, and now I must put the question to you. How could one man have slipped through your forces' fingers time and time again? How is it possible? This is not some agent provocateur or highly trained assassin we are discussing. Gordon Freeman is a theoretical physicist who had hardly earned the distinction of his PhD at the time of the Black Mesa incident. I have good reason to believe that in the earlier years he was in a state that precluded further development of covert skills. The man you have consistently failed to slow, let alone capture, is by all standards simply that, an ordinary man. How can you have failed to apprehend him? Well, I will leave the upbraiding for another time to the extent it proves necessary. Now is the moment to redeem yourselves. If the transhuman forces are to prove themselves an indispensable augmentation to the combat, they will have to earn the privilege. Let's not allow it to do that. I have done my best to convince our benefactors that you are the finest the species has to offer. So far, they have accepted my offer, but without concrete evidence to back it up. My words sound increasingly hollow even to me. As is the consequence of failure. I'll just leave it at that. I have been asked to say a few words to the transhuman arm of Sector 1701 concerning recent successes in containing members of the Resistance science team. Let me say up front that I regret having to temper my heartfelt congratulations with a strong measure of disappointment. I wouldn't be doing my duty as your administrator if I didn't pass along the message I have received from our benefactors. The capture of Eli Vance is...
Keep getting interrupted while I'm trying to listen to this.
Gone unnoticed by all Resistance members that Dr. Vance's capture coincided with the act of giving shelter to Gordon Freeman. This might cause other Resistance members to think twice before harboring Dr. Freeman. It might cause them to question his allegiance, even prompt some to turn him out or turn him over to our cause. However, we cannot count on such developments. Dr. Freeman's reputation is such that other desperate renegades are likely to grant him a great deal of license, spreading general chaos and terror. This brings me to the one note of disappointment I must echo from our benefactors. Obviously, I am not on the ground to closely command or second-guess the dedicated forces of the Overlord. But this does not mean I can show for recent lapses, and even outright failures. I have been severely questioned about these shortcomings, and now I must put the question to you. How could one man have slipped through your force's fingers, time and time again? How is it possible? This is agent provocateur, or highly assassin we are discussing. Gordon Freeman is a theoretical physicist who had hardly earned the distinction of his PhD at the time of the Black Mesa. I have good reason to believe that in the intervening years, he was in a state that precluded further development of covert skills. The man you have consistently failed to slow, let alone capture, is by all standards simply and how can you have failed to apprehend him? Well, I will leave the upbringing for another time.
Okay, I think we've heard it all at this point, so.
D2 Prison 05 start. With the player able to move a large number of objects, we often ran into challenges, especially given the limitations of 2003's CPUs. One limitation was that our AI navigation system wasn't aware of dynamic physics objects, like these metal beds. While our NPC movement system could detect and avoid physics objects while moving, they were essentially invisible during navigation queries for strategic planning before movement. This was primarily due to performance limitations. We couldn't afford anything more complex. We also faced design challenges without clear solutions, like how a soldier should respond if a player completely blocked a corridor with large physics objects. To address this, we gave NPCs additional strength to push physics objects around. We then mitigated the issue through level design, widening corridors and ensuring enough empty space to handle props landing anywhere within them. This setup is a high-risk one. The combination of soldiers hiding behind beds and antlions charging for melee attacks creates a good chance of awkward interactions between the NPC movement system and the beds.
Laundry. By the time the player reaches this level, known as Laundry, we're confident they're comfortable using bug bait to solve combat scenarios. So, we wanted to raise the stakes a bit by creating a scenario that encourages the player to get even more involved, combining bug bait with their full set of weapons.
Okay. Oh, wait, where was it? There. Oh, out of a lot of ammo. Kind of low on ammo. Let's see if there's any. Let's go this way first. Nice.
Side zombie. This poison zombie was always a highlight in playtests. Players so focused on Combine soldiers, antlions, and turrets hadn't seen a poison zombie in quite some time, so its sudden appearance in the dark often created a moment of shock.
Fortunately, I guess it's something that I remember well, so, because, yeah, well, when that happens, you tend to remember. Okay, anything else? I think that's it. No, get out of my way. Probably one will blow up. Yeah. I'll get it. No, come on. Okay. Where am I? Okay, that's where that was. Yeah, I'll go pick up the other one.
Kitchen. It's a well-known custom among game developers that all video game kitchens must feature a gas explosion.
Not to my knowledge. Oh well. Still hasn't exploded. Well, there we go. Come on, go get him.
One-way drops. Players never know what's ahead of them, but they're familiar with what's behind them, so it's common for them to retreat to familiar ground when they encounter an enemy. If we've built an arena where we want the player to engage, especially for an enemy with specific geometry requirements like the antlion guard, we need a way to prevent that retreat. A common solution is to require the player to enter the arena through a one-way drop, something you've likely noticed a few times already.
Well, okay, let's do this. Ow. It appears to be dead. Okay, well, so we're about halfway through Nova Prospect, I think. I haven't gotten to my favorite part yet, though. Kind of feel, I'll keep going. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Okay. Oh, no. That's not what I'm... Appeared to be Alex.
Hold it there. Gordon, you made it. Boy, am I glad to see you. I'm glad you made it here in one piece. My dad's up there somewhere, in that holding area. It's gonna take some doing to get him out. Let's get out of here.
Yep. Now we're both at Nova Prospect.
Alex's toolkit. Alex's multi-tool is incredibly useful for letting us use her as a key. Often we needed to keep the player from moving forward until we were ready, and her multi-tool allowed her to deliver dialogue while unlocking the way ahead. We probably relied on it a bit too much, but it was hard to resist. There's always a trade-off. Using Alex to gate a room instead of creating a custom solution saved time that we could spend on other parts of the game, often more critical ones.
Alex as companion. This section became an unintentional prototype for what Episode 1 would eventually feature, Alex as a companion, moving smoothly along a path that blends dynamic combat with scripted choreography. We didn't yet have a clear model for how she would fit alongside the player in these scenarios, but even this brief section taught us a lot, despite not having enough time to iterate on it.
I'm afraid I'm flying blind here. Every now and then a Vortigaunt gets captured and sends back information, but we don't have a complete picture of the place. The little we do know is all bad. Get ready.
Okay.
All right. Over here. This'll get me into their security system. Now to find my father. Oh my god. These poor people. There. All right, I think I can bring him in. There. He's on the way. Let's go meet him.
So we're gonna rescue him. What about everybody else? Let's see here. We'll try you.
Ha! Done. Follow me.
Dang it. Alex died.
All right.
Not again.
Over here.
Okay.
This'll get me into their security system.
There's...
Now to find my father. Oh my god. These poor people. There.
Okay, so...
All right, I think I
how
can
many
bring him
people
in.
are in here? It looks like hundreds. More, maybe. Let's save again.
There. He's on the way. Let's go meet him. Ha! Done. Follow me. Come on.
Got him that time.
He should be in here. Let me just get this open. There he is. All right. Let me see if I can get this open.
Alex, Gordon, is that really you? I can't believe you found me.
Dad, are you alright?
I'm fine, but you've got to get out of here.
We're here to get you out, Dad.
Never mind me. Save yourself.
No, we're not leaving you. I think I can recalibrate the Combine portal to get us out of here.
But where will you go?
I talked to Dr. Kleiner. His portal was almost working again. If he's managed to repair it, we'll end up there. If he hasn't, well, we couldn't be any worse off.
It's not worth the risk, Alex. I can't lose you. Get out while you can.
We're not leaving here without you.
Can we break this
That's
thing?
final.
Come on, I got
We
some.
can't leave Judith here either.
Don't worry, Dad. We'll find her. For now, I'm going to send you to the teleport chamber. I'm not saying goodbye, Dad. We'll meet you there.
I know you will. I'll see you there, baby.
I think we could break this thing and get him out.
Let's get out of here.
Alright. Pump this back.
All right. Over here.
Eli in pod choreography. We wrote and recorded dialogue for the scene while still building out Nova Prospect. At that stage, we knew Alex and Gordon would...
Let's reload. She's gonna want to talk, so let's let her talk.
All right. Over here.
Go
We're gonna
ahead.
head back to the security station and try to patch into your suit radio. Wait till you hear from me. Hey, take care of yourself.
You too. Okay, now let's listen.
Eli in pod choreography. We wrote and recorded dialogue for the scene while still building out Nova Prospect. At that stage, we knew Alex and Gordon would teleport out of the prison, but none of those specifics had been worked out. So the dialogue needed to be broad enough to fit whatever we ultimately built. This led us to focus less on the player's actions and more on Alex's vulnerability and her connection to her father. We hoped the emotion would carry the scene more than the narrative itself. Ultimately, we're aiming for the player to care about these characters and want to prioritize what's important to Alex.
I just think, I could shoot some grenades at it right now.
Go on, Gordon.
Shoot a rocket, break this glass, and then we just get him out of there. Couldn't we? Why can't we do that? What do you think of that plan, Alex? And then we can just leave this.
You better hurry.
No teleport. Whatever. Okay, let's go. One. What's over here?
Hey, it worked. Let's see what I can do to clear the way for you. Keep an eye out for Mossman. I'll get my dad through the prison as far as I can, then I'll catch up with you. Hang on, I'll see if I can figure out how to get that gate open. Okay, got it.
Okay. What's in here?
I'm just opening it, Jeffy. Damn, it's jammed. Okay, I've got an idea. Head back to that office.
This
According to the schematics, there should be a vent behind those shelves.
Yep, you're right. No, that's not what I meant to do.
Medical systems engaged. Morphine administered.
There we go. That's what I want to do.
Vent. You probably know this, but if there's a vent, there has to be a head crab in it.
We don't make these rules. They, like the vents themselves, come straight from the top.
Be careful, Gordon. I'm picking up a lot of Combine sensors in the area ahead.
One head crab down. There more? Don't appear to be anymore.
I'll start working on this gate. Just a sec. Okay, got it. Uh-oh, look at the monitor.
No!
Look targets. One of the key tools in our design toolkit is the look target, an invisible point in space that activates when the player looks at it. Designers can specify how accurately the player has to look at it, the duration of the look, and other conditions. Once activated, the look target triggers various events in the game. For example, Alex might wait for the player to look at her before delivering a line of dialogue. A spectacle might begin only when it's in view, or a Combine dropship might fly over when the player is looking in its general direction. Once we implemented look targets, designers found endless ways to use them to make gameplay feel more reliable for players, especially since some move at very different speeds or in difficult to predict ways.
Come on. Finally. Took all that to kill it. Okay. At least one person left in. Got some more grenades. I guess I need to toss it in there. That appears to be correct. What was that? I think I got pushed far from. Ugh. Okay. Oh, where am I going? Do I have? No, I'm fine.
Okay. Coming up to another control room. Looks like it's still occupied.
Blood loss detected.
My guess is there's a bunch more soldiers heading your way. Quick, search the room. There should be some combine turrets nearby. I can reprogram these turrets to attack the enemy. Set them up to defend the control room.
Warning. Malignant viral interface bypass detected. Polyphasic core reprogramming detected. Sterilizing and containment fields may be compromised.
I can't shut down those fields from here. I'm going to have to catch up with you to get access to them. I'm picking up a lot of incoming soldiers. Hold the fort till I get there.
Now, there's a lot of places you can put these turrets, but I think this is a pretty good spot. Okay.
Mossman's betrayal. Our original plan for Judith Mossman's arc was for her to betray the player around this point. But by the time we reached this scene, having developed other parts of the game, we felt she was more likely just trying to protect Eli. We envisioned her reconsidering, realizing she couldn't actually betray Gordon. We had ideas to clarify this shift later, but ultimately we never finished her arc. We liked the ambiguity in Mossman, but players didn't seem to. They almost universally hated her. That might be a success, though. We worked hard to build the player's affinity for Alex, and Alex wasn't exactly a fan of Judith either.
Where'd it go? Come on. Got it again? No, come back! It just flew away. Somewhat incorrect physics.
Sorry it took me so long. Glad to see you're okay. Let's see if we can find Mossman.
Okay.
It looks like this station might give me better access. There she is. Wait a minute. How'd she...
It's from your area.
I'm not calling about that. What's she up to? You promised you weren't going to touch Eli. Oh my
The
god.
soldiers were a bit overzealous, I admit, but he was too tempting a prize to simply turn loose, especially in the absence of Gordon Freeman.
You would have had Freeman if you'd been patient and just waited for my signal.
We weren't entirely sure you were ever going to get around to that. Human loyalties being what they are.
Dr.
As I have stated before, you have to let Eli come around on his own.
I have known Dr. Vance far longer than you, my dear. I'm afraid your feelings for him may have blinded you.
Feelings? This has nothing to do with feelings. It's a simple truth that when Eli believes in our...
This is not open to debate, Dr. Mossman.
Doctor, please.
So sorry, Judith. I'm all out of time.
Damn her! I don't believe this!
Judith.
Come on, Gordon. Now we've really got to hurry. Go on ahead. I'll disrupt the next level of security and catch up with you when I can.
And I will grab a turret. Which way is it? Not that way. Wait, where is she? She leaving me? Maybe she is. Oh well.
Turret training exit. This pile of trash, along with the cluttered descent down the stairs, is designed to discourage players from bringing a turret with them. While it wouldn't break anything if they did, we wanted to make it less likely. Making it inconvenient to keep the turret isn't an ideal design strategy, but it was better than nothing. Many playtesters eventually gave up and tossed the turret aside once they felt the game was trying to tell them something.
I didn't. I like my turret. Come here. There we go. They're awesome. Need more turrets in Half-Life. Okay. What's this way? No, don't do that to me. Okay, well, I'm gonna put it over there. I think the water is electrified. So... Yeah, I guess, you know, I can't remember how long this... There's some, there's a lot of puzzles in this game, and I can't remember how long it took me to beat them originally. I remember there was one puzzle in Half-Life 2 Episode 1 that, took me like an hour or two, and then I found the solution was a lot easier than I realized. Oh well. 4 dead zombies. Don't think I can turn that off, but...
Contact has moved to Block C8. Warning. Sterilizers and containment fields may be compromised. Airwalk
Final turret arena. When building the arc of a gameplay element, like allied turret usage, we often build a prototype that represents the arc's endpoint first. We iterate on that prototype until the playtests show that it works. Then we work backward, adding preceding scenarios to introduce the element and build player skill. This approach ensures the final arc is engaging before we invest substantial time. It also means that, by the time we create training scenarios, we've observed enough playtests to know which skills need guidance and which players will grasp naturally. The final turret scenario was our goal, emphasizing the player's defense against enemies from multiple directions, requiring dynamic turret placement and recovery.
Is there another one somewhere? Oh well. Okay, well, that's it. What else is around here? I think that is it. Did I miss something downstairs? Okay, here we go. This is probably my favorite section of the game. Basically from the time I get the turret. So we'll start it with a new one. Okay.
I'm picking up more incoming soldiers. See if there's some more turrets nearby. Quick, get these set up. I'm seeing soldiers in all directions.
I think right here. Is that right?
Here they come. soldiers. More soldiers are coming.
Sorry to take so long, Gordon. Looks like you could have used some help. I won't leave you again, though. Now let's track down Mossman.
Okay, well...
Warning.
So...
Surveillance
Come on.
and detection systems inactive. Remaining stabilization team members report containment status.
So that was the main area of the turrets. Actually, there's one more. Probably this one was a little longer. But you know, it really wasn't that long. Only a couple minutes. If that. Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Yeah, Episode 2 also has a long, probably actually like a 10-minute part with turrets. Oh, anyway, okay. Oh, shoot, did I?
Uh-oh.
Oh, shoot. I think I messed up something. Let me go back. No.
Allied turrets balancing.
There.
Balancing this fight around the Allied turrets was challenging. The turrets are the novel element here, so if players ignore them, the gameplay feels redundant, because so much of it is similar to what's come before. We wanted to require turret usage and reward strategic placement, but it was highly binary. Perfect placement made a fight easy, while poor placement made it very difficult. Tuning and custom soldier AI logic helped. Soldiers became better at toppling turrets by throwing grenades or flanking to knock them down. These changes made the fight less about a perfect setup and more about actively maintaining turrets, as any setup will be disrupted at some point. Playtests vary widely, with some players finding it too hard and others calling it their favorite fight. Running out of time, we ultimately made it a bit easier and shipped it, though we were unsatisfied with the final balance.
Okay. No.
That was brutal.
Out of the way!
Come on.
Anything else? If that's it. Oh wait, there.
Attention ground unit. Mission failure will result in permanent off-road assignment.
Great, another security station.
Sacrifices.
So where are you? Huh. Found her. Ha! Got you now.
Mossman.
Uh-oh. Well, come on, Gordon. We don't want to keep her waiting.
It just teleported her. Come on. Did I miss one before? Shoot. I hope I didn't miss another one. Okay, so I went back to make sure that I hadn't missed one of the commentary nodes. I did not.
We may need her to get out of here.
Did not miss any. Just trying to shoot Mossman.
We know all about you and Green. What? You've been a spy for the Combine the whole time. What are you talking about? Damn it! Move back, Mossman. We're coming in.
Meeting Mossman. Reuniting the player and Alex with Mossman after the betrayal scene was tricky. as many players felt they should shoot Mossman on sight. We couldn't allow this, as we didn't have time to develop alternate story branches. However,
great.
We also didn't want to highlight that we were preventing this choice, so we aimed to reduce the likelihood of players trying it. The bulletproof glass here buys time for dialogue between Alex and Mossman, during which it becomes clear that Alex doesn't think shooting Mossman is the right thing to do.
Okay, I'm gonna load it, because I guess I need to be more careful about that. No, that's not what it is. This one.
There she is. Leave it talking to me, Gordon. We made
Meeting Mossman.
I'll just do it now.
Reuniting the player and Alex with Mossman after the betrayal scene was tricky, as many players felt they should shoot Mossman on sight. We couldn't allow this, as we didn't have time to develop alternate story branches. However, we also didn't want to highlight that we were preventing this choice, so we aimed to reduce the likelihood of players trying it. The bulletproof glass here buys time for dialogue between Alex and Mossman, during which it becomes clear that Alex doesn't think shooting Mossman is the right thing to do.
Shut up and be glad you're still some use to us. We're going to reconfigure this teleport and get the hell out of here.
You see, we're working to the same end. I've already reprogrammed the modulator to emulate a Zen relay.
That's my father's work you stole.
It's my work too. And I had to prove to Dr. Green that your father would be the most valuable member of any research effort going forward.
Enough of your bullshit! Look, Gordon, there's my dad. I'm going to bring him in.
You found Eli?
No thanks to you. Just enter the coordinates for Dr. Kleiner's lab and let's get moving.
But we need access to the teleport platform and we're locked out.
I'll take care of that. Let's get going.
Oh, you're waiting for me. Okay. Yeah, I've played it so many times I just know where everything goes and stuff.
Oh my god. Are you working with this thing?
How long? Never. Until now. I did have a fairly good idea of what to expect.
It looks like it's waiting for us.
The Combine has a peculiar pulse forming network with a very long rise time. It takes quite a while to recharge.
So you've warmed it up for us. Good. And just in time. Dad, down here! Sorry we took so long. I hope that wasn't too bad for you.
Don't worry about me, sweetheart. Judith! I see they set you free.
Eli, she betrayed us.
I was so worried about you.
The coordinates, Dr.
Eli.
Mossman.
So, this is the Combine. It's smaller than I imagined.
Hurry up, Mossman. Dr. Kleiner.
Yes, Alex.
Eli, you should know that
We're in Nova
Mossman
Prospect,
betrayed us.
And we're running the Zen emulation for the first
Yeah,
time. Are you ready
her
for
right
us?
there. She was the one that called him the attack at
Good.
Black Mesa
We'll
East.
send my
Or
dad
was
through
going
first.
to.
He's in position for...
Did it too early.
What's that?
Did it too late,
Hold
I
on,
guess.
gotta bring
No.
this back down.
No, what are you? No!
No! Stop! What are you doing?
Gordon's useless.
I'm sorry, Alex.
Can't even stop a woman, an unarmored woman from getting into the teleport.
Judith! What's
Oh, well.
happening?
You have to stop them.
Stop, my dear.
Oh my god. What coordinates are these? Where the hell did she take him? No. Cover me, Gordon. I've got to reset the portal. Gordon, use the turrets.
Yeah. Where did this go?
Okay,
everyone go? Where did my last turret go? Come on.
Mossman and Eli. This choreo scene required significant iteration. We wanted to deliver a plot twist in the middle of the scene while keeping player control unrestricted. It required a delicate balance to make that twist clear, yet still make sure that it was uninterruptible. If players followed Alex to the console, they needed to understand what was happening when they turned around. If they stayed back and watched Mossman, they needed to understand what was happening without feeling it was something that they should try to prevent. It required extensive tuning and playtesting to get the timing right, but ultimately, we employed a combination of distraction, delivering the crucial moment quickly, and then finally delivering an explanation after the event.
Okay, I always try this, and it never works. I always try bringing a turret with me. And it never works.
My God, we made it.
Oh well.
But where's Dr. Kleiner?
Dr. Kleiner, let us out!
Alex? Gordon? My God, how did you get here? And when?
What's wrong?
My dear, I had given up hope of ever seeing you again.
I was afraid we might not make it either. I think the teleport exploded just as we were porting out.
Indeed, it did. And the repercussions were felt far and wide, but that was over a week ago.
What do you mean? Gordon and I were just there a minute ago.
Fascinating. We seem to have developed a very slow teleport. This suggests an entirely new line of investigation.
A week? Then what have we missed?
A great deal, my dear. The blow you struck at Nova Prospect was taken as a signal to begin the uprising.
But what about my father?
Well, that is most troubling. According to the Vortigaunts, he is a prisoner at the Citadel.
We've got to get my father out.
Barney has been leading a push with that very aim in mind. And another of your friends arrived several days ago.
Dog, you made it! Good boy.
So there, you see?
The
it's not
suit
all hopeless.
tube is gone.
Optimism, Doctor.
Doc, come in. Are you there?
Hey, Doc, are you there?
Yes, Barney, and I'm no longer alone. Alex and Gordon have just arrived.
Well, man, that's good news. I almost gave you guys up for lost. We're planning to set up a staging area for attacking the Citadel.
Gordon and Dog can head your way. I want to get Dr. Kleiner somewhere safer. Then I'll meet up with you.
I'll take all the help I can get. Aw, crap! Incoming! Go on, get going!
Okay, Gordon, you heard him. I'll catch up with you as soon as I get Dr. Kleiner settled.
Just a minute. I can't leave without Lamar.
Oh, no.
Now, where did she get to?
Go on, Gordon. I'll take care of this.
So, Gordon's suit container is gone now. He cleaned this out.
Take care of yourself out there.
You too.
Dr. Kleiner, there's really no time.
No.
Anyway.
She's around here someplace.
We'll find you another...
Okay, so... that was Nova Prospect and Sandtraps. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, yes, I... pretty much every time I've played, most of the times that I've played, I try to bring a sentry, one of those turrets with me through the teleport, and it never works. Anyway, I believe, yeah, that's enough for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe and share and comment on the video. Thank you for watching. This has been Entropy-Defiant Gaming. Have a good night.